On the 8th of December 1941, the invasion of the Philippines officially began, and it ultimately led to over 3 years of brutal subjugation for the people of the island. In saying this, although the Japanese ultimately did occupy the Philippines and force the Allies out, the natives and their American, Australian and New Zealand counterparts put up an incredible fight, and today we'll be covering 2 Philippine ace pilots who contributed to that desperate defense of the island. Those pilots being Jesus A. Villamor and Cesar Bassa. Both accomplished pilots, both Villamor and Bassa were extremely good in the cockpit. Villamor from an early age had a keen aptitude for flight, and his friends called him an aviation bug. Although he was scared of being rejected by the Air Force due to his short stature, Villamor was nonetheless drafted into the Philippine Army Air Corps in 1936 and spent the next 3 years training in the United States, even partially teaching Dwight D. Eisenhower how to fly. Bassa, although his past was shrouded in mystery and not much is known about him, he showed his true colors on the 12th of December 1941. When on a reconnaissance mission for 2 hours, Lieutenant Bassa heard the radio calls of 5 Philippine aircraft engage in dogfights with multiple Japanese fighters. They were outnumbered 8-1, and it was Villamor who was leading the squad. Although Bassa had only 15 minutes of fuel left and could have returned to an airbase, instead of doing that, he decided to try and rush to the scene where his fellow Philippine pilots were fighting. However, while on his way there, he was intercepted by a total of 7 Japanese fighters and shot down. Although Bassa managed to bail out of his flaming cockpit, the Japanese showed no mercy and shot Bassa down in cold blood as he glided down helplessly in his parachute. Bassa was posthumously awarded the United States Silver Star for his bravery. He was the first Philippines pilot of the war to die in combat. As for Villamor, he was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross and an oak leaf cluster from the United States government for his service. During the fall of the Philippines, Villamor managed to escape and continued his war against the Japanese as an intelligence officer. He coordinated many different communication links between the Australians and the Americans, as well as many Philippine guerrilla groups due to his knowledge of both Tagalog and English. After the war, Villamor served in the military advisory group in Vietnam in 1951 and 1952. Eventually, Villamor retired and went on to live a peaceful life, moving to Washington, D.C. in the United States. In 1954, for his bravery as a pilot and intelligence officer, Villamor was awarded the Medal of Valor, the highest military decoration of the Philippines. Both Villamor and Bassa have air bases named after them to this day, and for good reason. They were some of the first pilots to go against the Japanese Air Force, and unfortunately, Lieutenant Bassa paid the ultimate price for that. However, we won't forget their legacies. So guys, as per usual, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and if you have any suggestions for videos on the Philippines or the Pacific theater of the war in general. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new.